WNBA closes out their season.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to Asia Wilson. Currently holds the records in most points scored in the season as a fucking power forward.
And rebounds, right?
And she got the rebound record as well. Wasn't aware that she got the rebound record when she got it, or at least that's what she claimed during the press conference.
She's lying.
And she's gonna get the MVP. She's gonna get the MVP. This will be her third year in a row. Vegas will go deep in the playoffs to possibly pull off a three-peat. But New York, this is my prediction, y'all. If y'all didn't know, but New York's gonna be there waiting for him, and Stewie's not going down without a fight. Sabrina's not going down without a fight. But I still got Vegas. I got Vegas doing the three-peat. And because I guess we have to report on it whenever we report on the WNBA now. I got the fever going. I got the fever in the first round out. They out.
Sweat.
Yeah, I got kinetic. I got the sun getting them up out of there. I got the sun giving them a fever. And
ooh, bars. Bars. There's a couple of things that I want to say since we're on the WNBA. First of all, if you're going to push this brand forward, you fans have to stop picking sides. If you're an Angel Reese fan like me, or if you're a Caitlin Clark fan like me, they're not an Angel specifically tell y'all this over and over again. Hey, it's not nothing against her. Like I don't care to like. Yeah, it's
both of them have come out to be like they love each other.
Bro, it's just ball. We just balling. So saying that Caitlin Clark isn't that good, you are a hater. Cheryl Swoop, Diana Taurasi, you, Lexi, you guys are hating. That's hate. She is, bro. Her rookie year has been fantastic. DT is the greatest female.
You know what it is, though? And this is what happens. And I find myself in this position a lot of times as well, is the fucking stands, the people that make stupid ass statements just because out of fandom and their fucking excessiveness, those people turn you off to someone because they will put this person, you feel like this person is here, which is great, but they'll put this person way up there. And so for you to say they're not way up there, they're down here, it comes off different because you're just trying to put her with. Now, some of those people that you're talking about trying to basically act like she's not good at all, which is wild. But I'm saying like somebody like me who thinks she's amazing, it sounds like I'm against her. Like I was saying it to somebody else, and they was like, "Whoa, so you don't like Caitlin Clark?" I'm like, "No, I think Caitlin Clark's amazing.
My favorite player.
I think she's amazing. She has what it takes to be the GOAT for real. Like if she keeps progressing, it's an amazing rookie season, all of that. But these people put her so much like, oh, well, she should be the MVP, and she's how could they say Asia's the GOAT? She's the GOAT. How, like know what I'm saying? That shit. When you argue against that, then it's like, all right, man. It puts you in a place where you like now I gotta resent this person because of her fans.
Right. Well, you shouldn't though, and this is why I say that. Asia Wilson is the hands-down MVP. She should be unanimous MVP, and she absolutely deserves it. This is what I say is hate. Somebody, for whatever reason, I know the reason, because Caitlin Clark was the biggest thing in the world at the time. They asked DT, what do you think? Well, it ain't gonna be like that when she gets to the league. It's gonna be tough. It's tough. Well, it hasn't been tough.
She looks better. She looks better than Iowa.
She's a great player. So, yeah, she had a couple tough games, and I watched niggas relish. They was like, yeah. Well, I told y'all. Well, then she averaged like 27 and 15 for like the next month and a half. And they were like, oh, well, the league is just trying to gear things for her. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, she's great. That's it. No, Angel Reese isn't a great scorer of the ball, but she's a top-tier defender, and she's arguably the best female rebounder on the planet. Maybe Asia Wilson. It just depends. And no, it is Asia Wilson. And why I give it to Asia? Because Asia got a rebound like Angel rebounds and still got to go get 30 a night. Like, have to get 30 a night. So, Asia Wilson's the best player in the world, bar none. I'm a gigantic fan of her. I definitely got the New York Liberty winning it all. I think Stewie just going to outplay everybody. And I have nothing to prove that. And if they three-peat, the Aces three-peat, that'll be predictable. I think Breonna Stewart is going to just outplay everybody in the finals and win Finals MVP. That's my prediction. But I just if you want to see somebody go far, it's the Kendrick Drake thing. I don't have to put Kendrick down to big up Drake and vice versa. Me saying, yo, Kendrick is that shit, that song go crazy, he's one of the best lyricists ever. Me putting your sliders up is not me taking anybody else's sliders down. It doesn't, but society always try to make you do that. That's why I love being an independent thinker. I never was like, man, it's either Kobe or Iverson. It's either Jay-Z or Nas. No, I love Nas. Like I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan in the world. Open my door. I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan in the world, but I love Nas. I'm the biggest one of the biggest Angel Reese fans in the world. I don't like her new comment. Her new comment is stupid, but she's young. But I love Caitlin Clark. And the league needs them both. They're Magic and Bird. The league needs them both. It's room for everybody to be successful at everything. I promise y'all. I promise y'all.
It is. And the nastiest thing was after Angel Reese goes down for the season, the Caitlyn clan then attaches their hate to Asia.
Yeah.
And it's just like what? Like I get it. I low key kind of get the AR hate. I low key kind of get the AR hate because she took on that villain shit purposely. She did. She took it on. So you can't get too mad when people view her as the villain and say they don't like her personality. I get it. I disagree with it, but I get it.
When did she take it on?
In college.
Did she take it on, or did she like, this is what y'all say about me anyway? That's what I'm not saying you wrong.
Yeah, so she took it on. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by that. Okay, this is what y'all think about me. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna roll with it. A lot of times we as black people have to do that. When we're labeled a certain way, our only defense is to run with the label. Because us just trying to fight it. And when we get passionate about fighting it, then it looks that way anyway.
Yeah, but we gotta be careful about that because all of us aren't built that way. You my brother and exactly. I love you. I don't think you built that way. I watched LeBron go through it. LeBron is not built that way. He was not equipped for that. Kobe was built for it. LeBron is not built for everybody to dislike him. He likes to be liked, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's less stress, it's more peace. Some people thrive in a peaceful situation. Me, I'm built for the villain. Some people don't need to be liked, and some people like being liked. They don't like stress and they don't like tension. And then you got people like me who thrive in that, who's not bothered by it at all, right? But that just means there's something wrong with me. But for sure, I watched Bron go through that, and I'm using Bron because he's the biggest star in sports history. We're the same class. I watched Bron, he talked about it, so he struggled with that. He tried to lean into that villain shit, and it felt uncomfortable. It felt because I don't like. He wasn't used to walking through places and people talking bad to him and booing him and talking about it. Like, no, niggas was in awe. They was in love. He wasn't used to that, and that shit it doesn't feel good. So when you tapped into the people and you giving millions away in scholarships and sneakers and you doing all this, and the motherfuckers are saying fuck your mom, you like, what is this? I don't like this. So we have to be careful of being like, well, hey, that's how be you. Fight through that shit sometimes and just be you.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's classy. She's a sweetheart. Man, and when you see her off the court, she's absolutely everything that they think she isn't.
When I tell you God is so perfect, Angel Reese is everything, man. So, and I'm not even talking about looks. Like, she graduated college, like all her charity work that she do, like the stuff she do for her parents, because she's richer than people even know. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark got a bag, right? Like all the stuff she do, like for little girls that look like her in Baltimore. Like, I'm talking about life-changing stuff. Like, but people don't care about that. They see a ponytail and some eyelashes and her in like a skimpy outfit or a bathing suit, and they just make up things. Like, watching the world create narratives about people is like the funniest shit in the world. But,
I think that in the Caitlyn clan there's some real legitimate Caitlyn fans out there. We're two of them, and then there's a bunch of people that clearly are race race heavy. It's about race for them, and they just like to see a white woman. They just like to see a white woman dominate in a sport that is predominantly black. And
But
that's okay. That's okay.
No, it is okay. It's okay for white people to take pride in white people doing good things. Like I want to be clear,
okay.
It's super okay. But what I would tell her is most of the best guards in the WNBA are white women, and that's okay.
That's a fact. That's actually a
It's
fact.
great. It's great female and Latino guards as well. I mean, excuse me. There's great black and Latin and Asian guards as well. But most of the
top three guards. Two of them are white.
Yeah, Sabrina and Caitlin.
Sabrina and Caitlin, and then
and you got Kelsey Plum. You got
Arika.
Yeah, bro.
Arike,
and throughout the history, DT is arguably the greatest female player in WNBA history. She's white. Sue Bird is white. Lauren Jackson is white. Rebecca Lobo is white-ish, I believe. I don't want to say she's white. I think she's white. But that's
Caitlin,
okay.
A Caitlin Clark-esque player is not new to the WNBA. Just her level, her talent and ability is something that we probably have not seen yet. And and she puts it on display. She had an amazing rookie year. Breaking the fucking assist record is crazy to do for your rookie year. It just sets the tone for what we can expect as far as greatness goes. And that's fine. But I believe they just had an injury as well. So they out of here in the first round, man.
I have her maybe not runner up, but at least top 3, 4 for MVP. She had a fantastic year. I think I got Stewie runner up.
I see Rebecca Lobo had her at 4.
4? That's fair. I think that's fair. And listen, it wouldn't surprise me if she wins it next year.
But it was an injury scare. It says nothing major, so she good. And it was good. It was Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah, if Mitchell go down, that's over for them.
Mitchell or Boston.
Yep. Yeah. But low key, the Sun gonna get them out of there, man. It's a first round bye, or first round out. But again, a great season. That team won 5 games last year, and now they're in the playoffs by adding her.
Me and Verse have them out of here. Me and Verse would be absolutely thrilled if they upset Connecticut.
Absolutely. I would love to see New York and Indiana for sure.
I would love to see the WNBA on a Friday night at 7:00 on ESPN on ABC, and everybody in the country is tuning in. I would love that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the game for Caitlin to continue.
It's good for the NBA. Get these girls out their fucking pockets.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm late as fuck. What's good? What y'all doing today?
Hey, what up, Brody?
We're going to react to some stuff here in a second, and then we're going to get to some music a little later, too. Yeah, we talking a little bit of sports. You said I'll ball y'all up. Yeah, you ball me up, bro. My knees are horrible. I can't ball at all.
You couldn't ball before the knees.
I couldn't.
But you play hard, though. Real Southside nigga.
He got me on that one, bro.